Oh boy. Joe, can you hear me okay? And D'Lo is in here as well. Okay, perfect. I'm just giving it a couple of minutes. I don't know if anybody's logging in. All our buddies are sitting over there on blanks, and Mike spent the day with me. What's happening, D'Lo? But everybody, this is a old dude that doesn't know how to operate computer equipment. So it took some massive teaching, I guess, from Mike. So we spent a couple of days on FaceTime now. What's up, SCA? How are you, man? So let's see. Look at that. Billy's on here. Hey, Billy, we're giving some more stuff away. Actually, SCA, I think you were right there with Billy last time with that giveaway. I don't know. It's funny, man. I'm actually nervous to do a live, if I'm being honest. But I'll give it another minute or two before I pop this. A large part of why I'm doing this now is because of what I saw JV doing. Hey, look, OG came over here too. Is Mike still frozen? Okay, so I guess here's what we're going to do. I think that my webcam shifted. It's the biggest problem that we've been having. I can't get this thing to stabilize, so I may get up and mess with this in a second. So let's take this little image off and see what happens here. Ha ha ha! It's kind of working. So there we go. New setup. It's off kilter a little bit. That's okay. But here you go. The new setup. My ugly mug. A little background. And new little stage. So, what do you guys think? A lot of hubbub about nothing, honestly, but I think it's cool. It's a lot of stuff that I have just had on order and have been waiting around for it for a while. So it really took kind of a long time to show up, but this is about a big a slice of me that I can give you guys because you've got my two favorite baseball teams, or sorry, my two favorite teams in sports sitting over there on the left. Their mascots Blooper and Jackson DeVille, and my all-time favorite baseball player in King Griffey right up the middle. And there's no way I'm not going to kick this thing off without having a little Joe Boo on the stage. So, thanks, Kate. I've got my daughter on here. So I don't want to mess with that camera. It's going to just keep doing what it's doing, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, so we've got some fun stuff, I hope, for tonight. I've got us, what do I have for us? I've got 3 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. So we've got that. So let me grab these bad boys up here. So we've got those. And obviously with the luck that we've been having with that stuff, I went and bought more. I actually went and bought 6 more today too. But those things are awesome. Then got to go a little blast from the past and went and got ourselves a little hobby box of Chrome 2024. How about we pull a very special auto out of this thing tonight? And to top it off, it was ridiculous the first time. Let's see how it does the second time. And we've got another FOTL of Prism to open up tonight. So that's what we've got. I've actually got a couple of little special things over here that I'll open up at the end. And we'll see how it goes. We are going to do some giveaways. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I'm going to start with the Bowman Megas. So I have got 3 sets of these that we're going to give out during the stream. So I actually need to put my goggles on. Hold on a second. I'll have to get serious in a minute and turn my hat backwards. So anyways, we've got a nice little lot of Topps Now cards that I'm going to give 3 packs of these away. So we've got Corbin's 30-30 card. We've got Cags right there. First MLB hit. Cal, 60 home runs. Skeens with that nasty sub-2 ERA. And then we're going to end this off. And this is from last year. I've got a bunch of these. And of course, I didn't get a lucky hit. But I know, I take that back. That's from this year. I didn't pull out his last year. His 1,000th hit as home run. So we're going to give out 3 of those. Yeah, sorry, Joe. Yeah, I ordered that sign. I've actually had that for a little while now. We'll see. Al, I love your logo, man. I might step back real quick and show you something that I'm going to hang in a second. But anyway, so we're going to give 3 of those away at the end. We're going to give a holiday away. And everybody seems to love those things. But we're going to give one of those away at the end. And then I've got 2 little special things I'm going to open up for myself at the end. And we'll see what we've got out of here. But guys, I appreciate you tuning in to this thing tonight. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm sitting here looking up at all this chat, and man, I've made some really good friends of you guys here this year. It's pretty cool. We're rolling up towards 1,000. Was hoping that would happen this year. Maybe it still will. Who knows? But as we're getting ready to roll into this first box, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me. See if we can't get a couple other folks in here. And I don't typically pull out the Benchmade, but I'm bringing that out tonight. And let's get into Mega number 1 and see what we have. Probably a good idea to move my keyboard off of my trash can. All right. SCA is lurking. Not sure what that means. You are lurking. Are you watching both? All right, what do we have here? We got a red rookie in the first one. Our laser is going to be Strope, which I pulled his auto already. And our red rookie, Jay Willie. Sean's not in here, is he? I don't think he is, but that's pretty cool. I'll set that down for a sec. Let me just get that over there. Leo and Luke Dickerson. Lurker. OG, are you trying to stick on that as well? Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing. There's Skeens. Schultz and Torres. Oh, hold on. I'm getting wild here. Let me turn that upside down for a second and put that laser on there. I'm sitting here reading and ripping. This is really weird, but I kind of like it. Belly, Alcantara, Jackson Holiday, Castillo, and Solano. How's the camera look with this? Does this stuff look okay? Cucci, Rosarina, Cedeno on laser. Johnson and Chris Rodriguez first. The one thing I haven't been able to do yet, and tonight it's really bothering me, but my TV is way over that way, and I can't see it, and I'm wanting to know what's going on with this game, so I'm going to keep poking my head around. Okay, so now we can get back to the good stuff here. All right. Get that laser down. All right, what do we have here? Ronnie Cruz, Dickerson, Butler, Cedeno, and Mookie. So nothing in pack one. Watch this one be three boxes of just nothing. Unless we've got an auto, we struck out again. Schwellenbach, De Los Santos, Yamamoto. Oh, and it just hides in there. How about that? Nice little Mitch Jeb. And Severino. Who's a Mitch Jeb fan around here? I like it. We'll go ahead and start putting these up. I had these stands made too, by the way, and they are so stinking deep. Kind of tough to work with. Actually, you know what? While I do this, while we're doing this box, do me a favor. We're going to give away our first 5-pack of Topps Nows. So do this. Go ahead and stick a number in, 1 to 100, and we're going to spin the wheel when we're done with box number 2. All right, let me get those out of the way so I don't open them. And of course, you got to loosen the nerves with a little bit of this. All right. Who scored for the Dodgers? All right, we've got a laser. Mason Wynn, J-Rod. We've got, this is hard with that glass right there. Severino on the laser. This is going to be a Severino break. Ronnie Cruz and Cags. Miss OG said 37. Are you sure it's not 77? Wheeler, Yamamoto, Bueller, Nathan Church, Kai Roberts. Oh boy, it's World Series and Fifi's going to go nuts. Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker, Salvi, Melendez, and Farabus. All right, laser and another red rookie. Please give me that Nick Kurtz. We've got Harper, Will Taylor on the laser, Dylan Dingler. All right, Delzine and Cortesia. All right, last pack. Leodamas, Bichette, Trey Sweeney, Tista, Gano. All right. All right, here comes the money. We get a, looks like we might have gotten a colored Meteoric Rise. I haven't gotten one of those yet. So we've got JJ, Trout, Freddie Freeman on the back. And our base is going to be Lombard. And this is definitely a blue, right? Pretty sure. Yep, 62, 150. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. Oh, my gosh. What's going on here? How do we... I don't know, man. I pull your guy all the damn time. All the time I'm pulling Roman. Oh, gosh. All right, well, there's a Cam. Caminero. There's a nice Raniel Rodriguez. I'll sleeve that later. Kobe Mayo on the Mojo. JP, Tony, ask JP if he wants this Kobe Mayo Mojo. And there's a Tornace. Dude, that kills me. Mike, I don't understand how this keeps happening. I'm loaded with Roman cards, it seems like. All right, everybody get a vote in. Why did it just do that? All right, let me get this back up. I don't know why that minimized. So we are going to go to the wheel. All right, let's roll this bad boy. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but we're just going to roll it on this one. Uh-oh, we got the judge. Hey, what's up, Inferno? Thanks for hooking up and sitting in here. All right. The highest I see is it Alcorn? Alchemich? You still there, Al? Let me get a name down for you. Well, she better hurry up and get down here for that trip. I expect to have her chauffeur with her. Okay, good deal, bud. So you're going to get the first 5-pack of Topps Now cards. And I will... How do I get with you? I don't know if you have Instagram or not, but if you go to my page on Instagram, you can DM me, and I can get your information from there if that works. Camera's getting worse and worse. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to get it to stabilize. All right. Oh, what? Otani base is loaded? What are you doing to me? All right, so that's pack 1. Let's finish this up. All right, last box of blasters, or mega boxes. All right, laser up first. Wood, Keyshaw, Nate George on the laser. Lorky Rodriguez and Tornace base. This is brutal. Patrick, Abel, Kobe, Pena, and Schlittler. All right, McCutcheon, Carlos Correa, Mookie, Fountain, and Fitzgerald. All right, laser and a rookie. What do we got here? Shota, Ethan Salas, Hae-Sung Kim. Like the players, just wish it was the right player. Namala and Weatherholt. All right, last pack. Neto, Snell, Birdsong, Brito, and Rivas. All right. Here come our last two. We need something nasty here. All right, we got a nice blue. Let's see what we got on the back. Ellie. Ballcard's not in here, is he? I don't know if was Sean over there on Mike's break? So we've got Cedeno, Schwellenbach, De Los Santos, and Strop again. Loaded with this guy. All right, last pack. We're gonna switch gears. All right, Meteoric Rise in this one. Yamamoto, Padilla, Willie Adames, Zaire Hope, and Bubba. So that's how we're going to end it with 3. Man, these things are awesome. I'm going to keep buying them. Look at that. 2 blues and an auto. Let's go. I'll take that. All right. While I am getting this box of chrome up, we're going to go and start running round number 2. Round number 2 of the 5-pack of Topps Now. Get your votes in, 1 to 100. And we'll get going. Am I ripping too fast, Billy? What can we pull out of this box? Let's do this. We'll stick that up there. All right, there we go. Yeah, I love this stuff. That right there got me addicted to Topps Chrome. Come on. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll get through half of this, and then we'll go ahead and pick a winner on this second round of Topps Now. All or nothing right here. Golly, you guys remember this stuff. DeLuca, Reese Olson, Murphy, and we got a Wade Meckler rookie on the refractor. Yeah, Inferno, it's brutal, dude. They just keep pushing it back, and then we're all sitting here just wandering around trying to find stuff to open. It's crazy. All right. Soderstrom, we got an all etch on the back of this one. Dominguez base rookie. Giancarlo. And an all etch of Austin Riley. I'm slowing it down for you, Billy. All right. Connor Phillips. Kirkering. We got Ozzy and Jose Tina on a refractor. And this thing, by the way, is on about a 5-second delay. Look at that. Cody Funderburk. Sabi. Castellanos. And Mike. Future Star. Keep Braves popping out of here. That's some color. We got Wyatt. This is our auto. All right. Do we show the auto or do we hold it to the end of the box? I'm just looking. Golly, is it more than 5 seconds on the delay? Show the auto, says Polster. All right, we're going to show it. Oh! That is not a bad auto. We could get a whole lot worse than Lawrence Butler on the purple to 250. That is pretty cool. I actually have bought one of these for grading to sell. This is actually, damn, it's in really, really good shape too. All right, and Irving Lopez Prism behind that. Woo! I think Sean said that he is he's got homecoming for his daughter. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Jay and Jay sitting in this live. How about that? Jose Rodriguez, Coco Montas, Patrick Bailey, and Harper on the 35. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna take some getting used to. It is pretty damn fun though. Jacob Lopez, Dane Myers, Jazz, and Lipkus. Refractor. Yeah, I'm pretty dadgum happy with that auto. If Butler starts playing the way that he should, that's going to start popping back up again. Smod Taylor, Luke and Baker, Blade. All right. What do you think? I'm not going to put the inserts over there. Yeah, honestly, Inferno, I kind of expected the exact same thing. I thought that he would definitely have a much, much better second year, but I guess sophomore slump caught him. He started picking back up probably in the last month, but, you know, a little too late. All right, Encarnacion Strand, Calza, Bo Naylor, and Cropley on a refractor. I want to know how to say your name. Is it Alchemich? Alchemich? Like alchemy? Ah, Billy, that sucks, man. Uh, 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 is your app going crazy? We got a Pete Alonso, 35. Triolo. What in the hell's going on? Are you guys? This is real. This is real. Are you kidding me? I fanatical to 25 orange. There is no way that just happened on this first live. That's all Joe Boo. That is all Joe Boo, you guys. Wow. Holy cow. I got to top load this. Got to top load it. Joe, that's what I was telling you. I was telling you, this is insane. I was telling Joe earlier today, we were going back and forth, and I can't even put that there. Jeb, you're gonna have to move, bro. Golly. I never pulled anything like that out of that stuff last year, and I opened cases. Dude, that's nasty. But yeah, I was telling Joe earlier that I'm just on this crazy freaking heater. Just stuff keeps on popping. Whew. Well, you can't see the camera. I better do it here. Wow. I think you're probably right. Bryce Jarvis, Mason Wynn, Chris Sale, and Jacob Lopez on the Prism. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right, Tristan Gray, Sal Frank, Bryce Terang, and there's Belly. I ought to stick that. I didn't really talk to you about the balls. I don't know if you saw the video that I did earlier this year where I had gotten a couple of under wraps balls. But so the one that you see, well, you can't see it right now, but that one right there is a Bellinger, and then this one back here is the Caglione draft pick auto. So, all right, we're going to get back to another drawing. Does everybody have their numbers in? Oh, boy. JV, what do you think about this year's design? I'm okay with the design. It's just the product, bro. All right. We're going to call it. Let me hit this. It's going to do something to me here real quick. All right, here we go. Oh, J and J. I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in. So we've got a. Let's see here. That's 22. All right, let's roll the wheel. $28. Did I see a 27 in there? Yeah. Dadgum, Billy. Billy, you did it again. he still having problems? Yeah, I don't know why the sound is cutting in and out. Everything that I'm looking at on my screen, it's all working properly on my end. I know that I've got some latency issues. All right, well, that's 2 5-packs in the book. Can the rest of you guys hear me okay, or is everybody going in and out? Okay, we're caught back up. All right. Hey, when did Bearded sneak in here? I didn't see Bearded pop in. What's up, man? All right, so that kind of leaves us. Oh, wait, we still have half. Golly, this thing's gotten me all jacked up on Mountain Dew with that fanatical. Sorry, here we go, second half. Whew. What happened? Is it hot in here? Owen White, Andy Rodriguez, Jordan Adams, and Henry Davis refractor. I appreciate it, bud. So we got Ronnie Horowitz, J.P. Crawford, and Adley on the all etch. So the hope is that I can start doing some stuff on Whatnot and start doing some single shows. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys watch Clever Cuban? I like, if you do, he does this thing where he calls it a rip and flip. He'll open a box and then sell them all right then while he's live on Whatnot. Is the liquor? Are you asking what is the liquor? If you're asking what is the liquor, it's Woodford Reserve. Jordan Lawler. We've got Gomez. We've got Jose Ramirez and refractor of Abbott. Oof. Is this going to be a blue sonar? All right, Butler. See, why can't Topps at least do this? I mean, you don't have to throw those things in there, but give us a little more color. Pepio. Oh, that is sweet. Abbott to 75. That is 50. And then Trout, Summertime in the Park. That's nasty. Golly, where is Sean at? No Sean in here tonight. Let's bring out some of these other guys. I wanted to see how this was going to work out. So, yeah, you can actually see some other stuff in front of it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Woodford is kind of my general go-to. Here in Jacksonville, it is hard to get Buffalo Trace. That's kind of my normal. But if I don't have Buffalo Trace, then it's straight to... I gotta get this out of the way. Straight to the Woodford. All right, Geloff, Gavin Williams, Nolan Jones, and we've got a Pereira on a Prism. Even if the product was crummy this year, the Fortune 15 inserts were absolutely awesome, and I don't care. The parallels, the prisms, the refractors, the ray waves, they're all really, really nice. I always love them. Canario, Darius Vines. I ought to get up here a little bit closer for you guys. Got Vladdy and Vladdy. I wonder if he's doing anything. Hey, I appreciate it, Inferno. Yep, I'll catch your next one, bud. All right, Nueve Marte, Drew Milas, Jack Flaherty, and a Greg Kessinger. We have 5 packs of this stuff left. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Cade Marlowe. Hey, PCA base. Jim Musgrove and Acuna on the 35. I'm not going to bring out the Brave stand. I'm going to leave it away. And there we go, right on top, Ellie base. Man, you guys remember when this stuff released? This card was selling, this base card was selling for like 30 bucks. Crazy. Emmett Sheehan, MJ Melendez, and Canzone Refractor. All right, we got one more color in us. Just one more. All right, Keaton Wynn, Abner Uribe, McCutcheon, and Gunner on the strokes. Two to nothing Dodgers. All right, what do we have here? Rafaela, Irving Lopez, Kershaw. Oh, Jackson Merrill on the Prism. Sorry, I'm keeping that right here. Not a gigantic value, but love my Jacksons. Hey, has Blank gotten back up yet? Let's see here. Pereira, Jackson base. Brian Reynolds and Corbin, Future Star. So there we go. In the books, one hobby box of 2024 Chrome. Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We've got our third and final 5-pack. If you want some Skeens, some Dumpers, some Cags, Corbin, Shohei. All right. Go back 1 to 100. Let's see what you guys got. All right, Al, I got to show you something. Sorry. While you guys are guessing, I get a little refill real quick. All right, so we're sitting here. I'm going to try to show this to Al. I don't know where it's going to go yet. I've got to reframe it. But since you have that awesome, awesome icon, this is about to go up on my wall somewhere. What do you think about that? My favorite all-time Blackhawk right there. JP says 67. All right. Probably going to hit it on the nose. Oh, man. Joe, you just went 77 on freaking OG. What are you doing? All right. I'm going to give it another minute or so. Have any of you guys opened up any Topps basketball yet? Yeah, you know who that is, Jimbo. Hey, if you win, all I got to do is drop your package off on the way to the house. Kate, if you're still here, you can put a number in. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, one extra P. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's spin it. How did I not know? I just, you know it. JP, you got it, bud. You got the last 5-pack. So if you're able to get over here to shoot a video with me tomorrow, I will have your 5 waiting for you. That's awesome. Ah, this is tough. This is tough. All right, let me get this out of the way. All right. In comes the heavy artillery. Get this set up. All right. JV, are you still in here? Oh, man. Billy, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. All right, guys. Here we go. Jobu, do your thing. FOTL. There's no telling what we're going to pull out of here, but the exclusives are awesome. Last time in our first pack, we hit one of the gold exclusives. So not in this one. So here we go. Alcantara, Cooper Pratt. I'm going to go a little quicker on these base cards. Blake Mitchell, Johnny Mize. And we did get one of the blue shimmers. I'll set that down for a second. How about Heston on the Pulsar? That's the $4.99. And golly, first pack right off the bat, Dylan Cruz, Mojo rookie. I'll take that, absolutely. And then we've got Tibbs, Susanna, Lomavita, and Carter Holton. Oh, and this is the Blue Shimmer Auto. I didn't see it, but I knocked it to the side. I just want to get this Cruz Mojo up. All right, here comes our exclusive auto. This could be something nice. It could be an absolute nobody. Are we right? Yep, we're right. Wyatt Sanford. So not quite the heat that we had the first time around. Wyatt Sanford. That is Blue Shimmer. That is number 2 of 8, if you guys can see it. Super low numbered. God, I love these FOTLs. Love these things. All right, we're going to leave your Heston right there. All right, here we go. And gold shimmer in this one. Freeland, Petrie, Homer Bush, Jim Rice. I'll save the gold for a second. Levi Wells on the blue. Those are to $1.99. James Tibbs on the silver. Jesus Mate, Prismatic. Reggie Jackson, Michael Young, and Ben Hess. All right, let's see what this gold shimmer is. This is going to be something low. Miles Naylor. Miles Naylor. Could be worse. That is a killer color match. There you go. 1 of 3. 1 of 3 on the Miles Naylor silver or gold shimmer. That's nasty. Oops. All right, next. And we'll have the big giveaway right at the end. Wow, this thing's loaded with color. All right, Max Muncy, Eddie Collins, Kyle DeBarge, Zebby Matthews, Piazza, and it sneaks right up on you. There is our first auto. It's going to be a silver, Drew Burris. Interesting. Let me put that down a second. And golly, look at that. What kind of timing is this? You savage. Checkerboard. It's pretty nasty. 93 of 99 on the Savage. That's 2 good cards. Red Wave, Ryan Waldschmidt, not numbered. Roman on a Dinger Refractor. Jonah Tong. Kendall George on the back. So, a couple more good ones. Couple more good ones. Man, this stuff is nasty. It is by far been my favorite thing to open, but it's not like we can just sit here and say, hey, let's go open some FOTL or FOTL every day. I have to do something with the box. Get that out of here. All right. Keep you guys rolling. You guys got a break going on, this going on, a game going on. I'm distracted trying to watch it. Let's go. McGonigal, Cunningham, Owen Casey, Tony Olivia, Paul O'Neill. Got a Pulsar coming up of Stargell. Ogasawara on the silver. Ethan Holiday Dinger. Senior, there's Naylor again, and Sasaki on the base. All right, so we've gotten 2 of our exclusives. Last time I got 5, and I think you're really only supposed to get 4. And is that our second one? Nope. All right. We've got Leo, Tim Hudson, Dontrell, Howard, Tommy White. Oh, it is our blue. Billy Martin on the red. Condon on the Red Wave. So the Billy Martin is to 299. Condon on the Red Wave, not numbered. We've got Cam Smith, Zach Veen, Bryce Matthews, and Benito Santiago. So let's see what we're going to get here with this blue shimmer. Tim Hudson. It's the one thing that I'm not a big fan of, the number of retired vets. I mean, you are just as likely of getting Tim Hudson as you are Paul Skeens. It just does not matter. But the shimmers are really cool, and if Sean was in here, we're just yanking A's left and right in this video. All right, we got purple. Yeah, Speaker Thomas White, Bradfield, Campanella, Trio. We've got Griffey, nice on the purple. Christian Scott, silver. Roman Talisman, Leah DeRozier, Ventura, and Rhett Lauder. And the purples are out of 149. That's awesome. Nice little PC card. Let's see. Can we see these over there? Yeah. All right. Let's keep it going. Joe Boo needs the head of a chicken. No, and I actually forgot to pour his rum for him, but I still think he did okay by giving us the Fanatical. Lindsay, York, Pee Wee Reese, Enrique Bradfield, Campanella, Churio. All right, Big Hurt on the red. That's cool. Got Salas on the red wave. Marcelo Meyer, McKagie, Colson Montgomery, and that other dude. All right. Here we go, here we go. All right, Gold Shimmer again. Maybe we hit on this one. Ramirez, Carter Johnson, Carter Jensen, Saberhagen. Save that to the end. We got a purple of Larry Walker. Where's Scotty B at right now? Got Paez on the silver. Chase Burns, Gil Hodges, Gehrig, and Yunsuk Jang. This has got to be the money of this one, though. This has got to be it. Pretty good one, too. Pretty good one. Gold Shimmer, color match. Too bad he's been traded, but that is number 6 of 7. Leo DeVries, Gold Shimmer. Sweet. God, sick. Love FOTL. And we still have 4 packs of this stuff. All right, more numbered stuff. Simpson, DeLauder, Anderson, Joe Torre, Adam Jones, Andrew Painter, Seaver King, not the auto. Oh, our auto is right there. Josh Hood. Josh Hood. I do not know Josh Hood for Seattle. Got a red talisman of Chase Burns. That's pretty cool. Love that color match. Edgar Cuero, Chris Davis, and Ricky Henderson. Anybody know anything about Josh Hood? Yeah, bearded man. That Leo's pretty sweet. Golly, you open the stuff that we're opening, you get a pretty dadgum nice stage up there. All right, Colt Emerson, Made, Eldridge, Mattingly, Sosa, Dick Allen, Dylan Head on the red, Monty Irvin silver, Seaver King, Pedro, Mayer, and Horvath. So we've gone 2 golds and 2 blues. That is what we're supposed to get. So let's see if we get another bonus one. Yeah, I've never heard of him either. So we might have just gotten a 5th again. I think we did, and then we got a green scope too. So 3 numbered cards. Joe Jackson, Konerko, and are we still? Yeah, we're still owed 1 auto too. Tinkentz, Mason Wynn. It's not going to come on this. Ricky Tiedemann. Is this it? Nope. Oh, Jonah Tong on the green scope too. So Tiedemann, sweet color match. That is number 3 of 15. That is really killer. Jonah Tong on the green scope. We do have a numbered auto. Harry Ford. Harry Ford could definitely be worse. The Tongs 55 of 75. So we have pulled some pretty good cards. And there's the Harry Ford on the Pulsar auto. What number is that? I can hardly read it. 73 of 199 on the Harry Ford. Leo, Kensler, Manram, and Nori. A lot of stuff to put some sleeves on right here. Can I get one more? Yeah, I can. We are about out of stands. That's really cool. Well, off the stage you go. All right, what do we have? One pack, and then we'll do the other giveaway, and then I'm going to do a little opening for myself real quick. All right, last pack. All right, Bateman, Seaver, Jay Willie, LaRussa, Rod Carew, Shaw, Arjun Mala on the Pulsar. Cool. Norby. Little Norby on the silver. Dylan Cruz, Salas, Harry Ford, and Valera. That's how we're going to end it, guys. So I definitely think we had a success. That FOTL box was not as good as the first one, but it's going to be hard to live up to that standard. I'm pretty happy with all these boxes. I don't know what you guys think, but I think these are pretty damn good. So here we go. We're going to do our giveaway for the Holiday Mega Box. So go ahead, give me your guesses 1 to 100, and let me know so I can go ahead and spin the wheel one time. Joe, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you hanging out here the whole time. Hey, Doug, I didn't see you pop in, man. Oh, boy. Am I way on a delay? I am on a delay. Wow. Oh, gee, have you been sitting there lurking the whole time and just not talking? Or were you a good boy and you went and sat down to dinner with your wife the way you're supposed to? All right, I'm going to give it just a second. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to open for myself. Still not done completely decorating the studio. What's the best way to show this to you guys? All right, I'm going to do it right here. So I got two. Is this the right way? Yeah. So I got Hit Parade jersey. There we go. So I'm going to open that up, see if we hit somebody that we like. Love the multitasking. And then here's the other one that I got. I got a Hit Parade bat. So I'm going to open up a bat and a jersey and see what happens. So I think that we have given enough time. It looks like a lot of people have dropped. So go ahead and stop. Bangers and mash with Old Fashions, my boy. All right, we're going to spin it. Here we go. What happened? It disappeared. Let's get it going. Yeah, Tony, you're still here. $79, got 77. Oh, gee, are you the closest? Yeah, appreciate that, SCA. Yeah, you won by one. Man, that was close. Right? 79, 80, yeah. Oh, gee, you got it, bro. At least I know where to send this one to. That's awesome. Go have another one of these with Miss OG. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just sit back here and try to open this thing up. There is a ton of odd taping on this thing, which kind of sucks. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done one of these. I mean, I've done under wraps before, but I have never done hit parade. I like that it's black. Can this be a Drake? All I want is a Drake Baldwin bat. All right. I don't even want to look at it yet. Try not to hit stuff. Where's it at? There you go. Can you guys tell who that is? Oh, okay. I'm gonna yank this bad boy out of the plastic. Let's see. It is a killer bat. But I swear this looks like Jim Rice to me. I don't know who this is. It just looks like Jim Rice. Yeah, I'm with you, Tony. What in the world? Are you kidding me? There is nothing in here that tells us. It looks like Jim Rice, and it does not say anywhere on here. Only a certification number. What in the world? That's pretty interesting. I'm not going to go and pull all this stuff up right now, but I guess I'll gotta let you guys know. This is really weird. I swear it looks like Jim Rice. And if that is a Jim Rice bat, how sweet is that? I'm going to go ahead and set it on the floor right here. Oh, you think that's Jimmy Edmonds? I don't know, but hopefully on this damn jersey, it'll say, here's the cool thing, too, on the jerseys. The boxes are all numbered, so that's 52 of 100. They only made 100 of these. And I bought both of them because Drake Baldwin was in both of them. Yeah, hold on. I want to make sure I don't lose that. That looks like Rice to me. It looks like Rice to me, too. If I only knew of anybody that liked Jim Rice. Anybody like Jim Rice out there? All right, well, let's get into this thing. It's jersey time. Pop the seal. They do packages. I love opening this stuff. All right, let's see. I'm just going to do it like this. How do I get on here? Okay, I can see 40. You guys know who this is? I'm not going to turn around yet. I'm just looking at the small screen. and all I see is 40. I can't see a name. Who in the world is 40? Do you know who it is? Oh, gee, do you know who that is? If anybody, I expect you to know who it is. As soon as I saw the name, I just said, good job, dumbass. Oh, Tony, good job, dude. Hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's not who I want. I don't know that I'll do anything with this one, but it's pretty cool. But that's the deal, y'all. Man, I appreciate you hanging out, watching it. Man, Mike, especially to you, dude. You have made this year really freaking fun for me. Really appreciate the friendship that we've made, and I just look forward to us growing this stuff together and having fun doing this stuff for a long time, man. Guys, thanks for sitting here tuning in. We didn't get, very much of a crowd tonight. It's Friday night. World Series is on, so I could have planned this a little bit better, but I wanted to go ahead and do it anyways. Y'all, that's it. You'll see this stage, maybe a few things added to it here and there. We're going to start doing some lives here and there, probably start joining Mike Blank and doing some breaks and stuff. But, man, all of y'all, thanks for watching the channel, subscribing, always commenting. It's the best part. I get up in the morning and I just sit here and go through stuff, and I love just chatting back and forth. So guys, appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy football this weekend. Enjoy your families, and I will see you next time. Have a great night.